What's the word, YouTube? I'm your host, Quillysantana, and you watching the Brains of Sports.
That I'm young
and I'm only getting older. Somebody should have told you I'm on one.
Yeah,
Fuck it, I'm on one. You hear me though?
yeah.
I said I'm on one. Fuck it, I'm on one. Hold on, what do you say? Two right cups, I got that drink. It could be purple, it could be pink. They know how you hit that shit.
But if we got to get that shit,
Cause I'm on one. I say fuck it, I'm on one. You know what I'm saying? Take these off. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling on this fine Monday, man? How y'all feeling? Y'all having a great Monday? I'm having a wonderful Monday. I'm having an amazing start to the week. You know what I'm saying? Drake made Monday, Victory Monday. nothing, nothing that's out of the ordinary. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that's crazy. How y'all feeling, man? This was a great weekend of football. We finna get into this, you know what I'm saying? Patriots Texans game that I predicted about 100% correctly. Yep, I predicted this 100% correctly, like I told y'all. So the score was 28-16. Of course, New England won. CJ Stroud, 20 of 47, 212 yards, a touchdown, 4 picks, sacked 3 times. He had a total QBR of 21. Yikes. Woody Marks had 14 carries, 17 yards. They only ran the ball for 48 yards as a team, but like I told y'all they would, but neither here nor there. Jaden Higgins had 6 catches, 59 yards. Christian Kirk, 2 catches, 20 yards for a touchdown. New England Patriots, Drake went 16 for 27, 179 yards, 3 touchdowns. The pick doesn't really count because it was a Hail Mary, so I don't really count that at all. 5 sacks. We had 105 on the ground. That was more like towards the end of the game. Oh, I thought I heard somebody. But yeah, that was more towards the end of the game. Kayshon Boutte. Y'all see my boy right. Y'all see my boy right here. Kayshon Boutte, 3 catches, 75 yards for a tutty. Diggs had four catches, 40 yards for a tutty. Pop had 2 catches, 36 yards for a tutty. You know what I'm saying? I think did I say Dre stats? Dre had 16 carries, 70 yards. Listen, man. I mean, I enjoy being correct. I enjoy being correct on my analysis when I'm talking about these games. And a lot of people really be talking out their ass. And they be thinking they know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? They be thinking they know. You know, it's a lot of folks on ESPN that thought they knew. I feel like it's only right if I pull up the picture. Hold on. You know, it's a lot of folks. It's a lot of folks that get paid this money that think they know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that was riding with the Texans, but you get what I'm saying? I can't expect everybody to have, you get what I'm saying, a fucking brain. That's otherwise I wouldn't be the brain of sports. If I didn't have a brain, if everybody had a brain, if everybody had most of their brains wasn't half mush like mashed potatoes in a fucking pot, I wouldn't be the brains of sports. So let's break down the game for what really happened. So, first things first. The New England Patriots defense played absolutely lights out, which I predicted correctly. Which I told y'all that was going to be the main reason they won. It didn't have nothing to do with it wasn't going to be because of the offense or because of Drake May. It was going to be because our defense is going to shut down this mediocre offense, this pathetic mediocre offense. I already said that, and I said one. The reason that when you play Pittsburgh, you can go up and down the field on Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh doesn't have a good defense. Their defense is only good because of negative plays. If they don't get a sack or they don't get a turnover, you can go up and down the field as you please. Now, they're really good at getting to the quarterback and getting turnovers, so that's what helped them. But when you actually go look at where they rank in these these categories, the defensive categories, they're really bad. For one, the Houston Texans are not going to run the ball on us. The Houston Texans had like 12 yards rushing in the first half on double-digit carry attempts, on double-digit attempts. Like, they wasn't running the ball on us at all. Hold on, something dripping. 1 second. Okay, guys, I'm back. So yeah, like I was saying though, yeah, they had like 12 yards on double-digit attempts on the ground. They couldn't run the ball at all. They couldn't run the ball, like I said. Barmore, Corey Durden, Mill Williams, Tonga was back this game. They flat like just multiple plays. I should bring in the film, but I just can't have to gloat and talk shit. I should go into the film, but it was multiple plays that Milton Williams was 4 yards in the backfield. Christian Barmore 3 yards in the backfield. Tonga 2 yards, 3 yards in the backfield. Like flat out shutting the run down. They was eating them double teams up. Christian Ellis and Robert Spillane was able to come hit the holes fast. You know what I'm saying? Stonewall, Woody Mark, Stonewall, Nick Chubb every single time. Like they never had a chance at running the ball. Like I predicted correctly, they never gonna have a chance to run the ball. I told y'all we the best fucking run defense in the NFL. Not the Jags, not the Broncos. Don't look at none of the teams that's ranked above us in rush defense. I'm trying to explain this to y'all. When we had the front seven healthy, we were the best rush defense in the NFL. Nobody was better than us. Not a soul. So now that we back healthy, we're going to continue to dominate. So you don't got to worry about none of that type of stuff. So ain't going to be no running on us. That ain't going to happen. So I told y'all that. What else did I tell y'all? I told y'all that CJ Stroud was going to struggle because I think the same game plan we did against Justin Herbert, we're going to implement that game plan into yesterday's game. I said we're going to come out, we're going to blitz CJ Stroud because CJ Stroud folds under pressure. Told y'all that too. I said CJ folds under pressure, and they're not really good against man-to-man coverage. You get what I'm saying? So we're gonna have a lot. And I told y'all, I kept saying the interior of that offensive line. Go back and check the video. Film breakdown, Patriots versus Texans. I told y'all the interior of that offensive line was hot ass. They got 8 alive. They got 8 alive. I told y'all they was hot ass. I told y'all this already. You get what I'm saying? But no, don't listen to me. Listen to other people or listen to your homie that think he know what the fuck he talking about. He don't know shit. Listen to me. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. I already just told y'all what was gonna happen. I told y'all. I told y'all this. But see, this is my thing. This is one of my things, right? This is what I don't like. Soon as something starts going wrong, people want to be like, oh my God, this, oh my God, that, oh my God. But you knew that already. So like, niggas acting like, oh, CJ Stroud just started playing ass. CJ Stroud been playing ass. But you still decided that you was going to pick the Texans to win. Just like y'all did with Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Y'all knew the offensive line was the worst in the NFL. You knew he had 4 motherfucking CFL, XFL offensive linemen out there. But a lot of y'all still picked them. A lot of y'all still said they was going to be the Patriots. Why did you think that? That brain mush. That little ass brain in your head. It don't work. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad nobody pay you to think, because y'all be broke as hell. So that's what I'm trying to get y'all understand is like, listen, man, as long as you listen to me, I'm never going to lead you down the wrong path, man. I told y'all what was going to happen. I told y'all that offense wasn't going to do shit on us. We shut that offense down the whole game. You know, I don't think I really spoke too much on the offensive side. Did I speak? Oh, okay, let's switch to the offensive side because hold on, wait a minute. Because we ain't get a secondary no love. Shout out Marcus Jones, shout out 2-5, shout out Gonzo, shout out Carlton, shout out Charles, shout out Jalen. The secondary played fucking amazing. Gonzo was strapping shit. Gonzo, Stingley! Hey, Stingley! That's how you trap shit. You need to go watch some Gonzo tape, boy. That's how you trap shit. Gonzo was trapping shit. Hey, Carlton, you know you not even no ball hawk for real, but you made motherfucking plays yesterday, boy. You made plays. Marcus. Good way you almost got your little ass tackle. You know what I'm saying? Good way to get in that end zone for that pick six. Good. You know what I'm saying? Awareness. Get that ball out the air. Oh, I'm tripping. Shout out Chase Son. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little, wishy-washy if we should bring Chase on back or not. I'm thinking like, it's a little. I ain't gonna lie. The more these playoffs go, listen, Chase on got to get paid this offseason. Chase on got to come back. Landry is who we got to go. Chase on, you can stay and you can start next year. Chase on though, so I mean, no, not Chase on, Landry. So and I know Landry, I know you been because you was leading the team in sacks the first 5-6 weeks until you got hurt with the knee injury. I understand, but you getting older. You see what I'm saying? You making a little money, like I don't know, like it's over. It was an excellent sign at the beginning of the game. At the beginning of the season. You get what I'm saying? But nah, you sign the road because one of y'all got to go because we got to get a real edge rusher in there. So one of y'all got to go, and then it probably got to be you. Charles Woodson. I'm saying Charles Woodson. Craig Woodson. My boy Craig got his first pick. I ain't gonna lie. Craig been phenomenal these first 2 games of the playoffs. Craig been amazing. You know what I'm saying? Craig been balling out, man. Like, the defense just been strapping shit all year long. And they been strapping shit in these playoffs. And a lot of people was discrediting my defense. They came out only talking about the Texas defense. And I kept telling y'all, I don't even see how the fuck they get no points. I said, I don't see them getting over 14. They got 16. And they only got that because the nigga Drake had baby oil on his hands. I don't know what the fuck Drake was out there doing. I know. We gonna get to that. I want to get to that. I want to get to that bad. Let me not because I don't want to forget nothing about the defense. Robert was playing good. We didn't miss too many tackles. Because we had a problem with that early on in the season, like the first 3 weeks. We not missing tackles. Now, when we get to the quarterback, I would like to see us bring the quarterback down more. Because we had a couple sacks that CJ kind of wiggled his way out of. I need them quarterbacks in the ground. But that's pretty much all I want to cover on the defense side of the ball. You know what I'm saying? We the best defense in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. let me chill. But no, so let's get to this offensive side of the ball because I really wanted to get to this. I'm gonna start at the top because we're gonna start with the head with the coaching. So I don't know what the hell Josh McDaniels was doing at all. Josh McDaniels, because I see you didn't watch none of my breakdown. You didn't see me talk about anything. I seen 3 bootlegs the whole game. I seen you move the pocket 3 times. I didn't see the pocket get moved. I didn't see no read options. I didn't see none of that. Where the fuck was the read options? Where the fuck was the, you know what I'm saying? What was all that? Because I know you got these QB runs in that bag. I know you do. Because you know why I know you do? The first reason, because you coached Cam in 2020. So since you coached Cam in 2020, I watched that team. I know what that offense looked like. You can draw up QB runs and read options and all that. You can do it. I know you can because I watched the offense in 2020. 2, I watched you do it against the Bills in week, 15? We played the Bills the second time. I watched you call it. I watched you. Read option. That's how Drake scored his first touchdown. You know what I'm saying? QB draw. Yeah, I seen you. Where was all that? What was all that? That would have relieved pressure off of the offensive line. Where was all that? Where was the chips to help Will Anderson? Will Campbell against Will Anderson Jr. Why was Will Campbell getting his ass fried and you was just letting it happen? I'm confused. I don't understand. So I don't know. I didn't really understand what Josh McDaniels was doing. He just was dropping back and letting Drake get his ass put down and stripped all game. But I digress. Let's get to Drake May. Now Drake, I already just told you this last video. We just talked about this. I'm not going to accept anything in a win that I would not accept in a loss. You have to stop putting the ball on the fucking ground. You have to, bro. You have to. Because the first one with Daniil, we was a brain fart away from putting the Houston Texans on the 5-yard line. That would have changed the whole fucking game. Because if Daniil would have just jumped down on the ball instead of trying to pick it up and score, They get the ball right there and at the goal line. At the goal line. We are just like the one that Will knocked out and Campbell ended up jumping on it. We 2 bounces away from the defense picking them up. Just like the one you had at the last one you had against the Chargers. The last one you had when Odafwe got the strip, and I think that was Jared Wilson or Will Campbell. It was one of them. They jumped on it. We was 1 or 2 bounces, you know what I'm saying, of the ball going to the defender's hands and them taking it in for a touchdown. You gotta stop doing this shit. Like, you got to. You have to stop putting the ball on the ground. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. You gotta understand that your offensive line getting their ass fried. You gotta understand this. Now, shout out Morgan Moses. Morgan Moses didn't allow a pressure, a sack, shit. Morgan Moses was, listen, if anything that was on that side didn't happen. Like, that first one wasn't because of Morgan Moses. The first fumble that Drake had, it wasn't because of Morgan at all. Drake drifted into Morgan and tried to throw it. That's how Daniil even got his hand up to hit the ball. It had nothing to do with Morgan. Moses was playing his ass off. I was watching this personally. Like, I'm not even looking at nothing. I'm looking directly at the offensive line because I want to see who doing the bullshit. Who do I need by next year? Gotta get the fuck off the team. I got to see. I got to see, like, all right, who on the offensive line. Because sometimes I have to watch specific things to really know what's going on. Morgan was playing his ass off. But you got to understand that, especially the left side of your offensive line and up the middle is getting their ass fried. The right side of the offensive line, Mike and Morgan was pretty good, especially Moses. The center to the left tackle, fucking fool. You got to understand this. You have to understand this. Like, you have to be able to just ready to run. Like, as soon as you drop back, just run. Just escape to your left. I don't know what, but we can't be fumbling and shit. Now, at the same time, I don't know what the hell else Drake May supposed to do. Will Campbell, I understand you're a rookie, and I'm not even expecting you. I wasn't even expecting you to be able to, like, handle Will Anderson Jr. for real. I wasn't. Like, I didn't think you could do shit with him at all. So I never expected you to be, oh my God. I never expected you to actually be able to hold him or nothing, but come on, man. Like, it's been a rough 2 weeks for you, bro. Like, it's been rough. I ain't gonna lie. It's been rough. Like, it's hard for me to overly blame Drake on two of the fumbles. Like, I gotta put him on Drake, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta know what you're working with. But it's like, bro, listen, Drake catch the ball, take 3 steps for a quick throw, and fucking Will Anderson Jr. is smacking the ball out of his hand. Will Campbell getting beat in 0.6 seconds. Like, come on, man. Drake understand, like, okay, I gotta get the ball out quick. He trying to get it out quick. He's still getting trip sack. Like, come on, Will. You gotta put up some type of fight, bro. We gotta put up some type of fight. We can't do that type of shit. Like, that shit ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, so, like, I gotta put it on Drake, too, because you gotta understand this type of shit, Drake. Like, listen, man. You gotta start just saying, fuck looking down the field. Put your head down and run like you did last year. Put your head down and run like you did last year. Fuck looking down the field to throw the ball. Because we can't take these risks of fumbling. Because we can go to Denver next week and lose. And I don't think we're going to lose at all. But we can go to Denver next week and lose. All because you putting the ball on the ground and now the ball bounced past motherfucking Michael Windu. He trying to dive on it, bounced past him. Now Jonathan Cooper pick it up. Now they running into the end zone for motherfucking fumble Rooski. We just can't do that. We just can't. We can't. And Will Campbell, you're going to have your hands full again next week, because you're going to be playing Nick Bedino. So, I don't really know what the preparation going to be for this week. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're going to do, but I need you to find out what you're going to do. Let's switch position groups, though. Let's get to this receiving core. This receiving core, man. I love this receiving core, bro. This receiving core is amazing. I'm not gonna lie. This receiving core make elite plays. They've been making elite plays all year. Let's start off with Pop, because Pop set the tone. Pop concentration on that first ball was so key to the Patriots winning this game. Because if the Patriots don't score right there, right, that was the second drive of the game. They drive down the field. It's 4th and 1. Mike, instead of taking the 3, Mike decides to go for it. If they get stopped right there, the Houston Texans have all momentum, full momentum, the full momentum swing in Gillette Stadium. Because Kalen Bullock got 2 fingers on the ball. He tipped it. And Pop Douglas, and this is why you have to always be ready for your opportunities, even though his snap counters went down this year compared to these last 2 seasons, he kept his concentration on the ball and held on to that ball, caught it. You know what I'm saying? Looked it all the way in and was able to hold on to it, get the ball in his arm, house call, touchdown. That was so important because it got us out in front. And then once it got us out in front, we was able to, punt the ball, get stops. We wasn't pressing. It was like, okay, defense, y'all go out and get some stops. Like, that was huge, Pop. I love you, boy. You know what I'm saying? Stephon Diggs. I still don't know how the fuck you made that catch. When he was looking at his hands, I still don't know how you made that catch. Listen, man. Steph a fucking David, I ain't gonna lie. Steph a David. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I don't know how Steph made that catch. That was an amazing, wonderful catch. Like, that's what you call hands. Rome Odunze, we're gonna get to you niggas. The Bears. Rome. That's what you supposed to do. Not trying to catch it with your arms and shit. Hands. Brandon Cooks. Hands. You niggas need to catch the ball with y'all hands, man. That's the problem. You niggas can't catch. You see my boy right here? You know he can catch. You know he can catch. We getting right to him. K-Sean. Who the fuck is a Stingley? Y'all heard what he said earlier this week? No, I don't feel like these niggas the toughest defense and all that. They get physical, but I get physical too. I ain't worried about none of that. Come on, man. We be treating Stingley. And who the fuck is Derek Stingley Jr.? Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't nobody to K-Sean. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is Stingley? We don't know him. Says ain't nobody, man. Let's go to the other side. That Kamari Lassiter nigga was holding all game. No funny shit. The man should have at least 5 defensive penalties. And they ain't called him. But shit was getting called on Carlton Davis though. Niggas was calling shit on Carlton Davis, but Kamari Lassiter, he was tackling the shit out of niggas. Nigga was out there playing he was thumb wrestling with motherfuckers like come on, man, y'all gotta call that type of shit, bro. That nigga snatched Kyle Williams' whole shoulder pass out his jersey. And the ref didn't call nothing, and he was early on that pass, on that play. He was early. They don't call it. Like, how you don't call this shit? Like, what y'all working with, Houston? I'm phoning what's to y'all, like. And then, he should have got burnt twice, especially that first one. That's how I knew Drake wasn't in rhythm, though. That's how I knew this was going to be a long day. Because that's literally like a check down to Drake. Drake don't miss them. Cal, burnt Lassiter ass off. Excuse me. Goodbye. Gone. Drake threw that bitch way over here somewhere. I was out of bounds. I don't know who the fuck he was throwing the ball to. That was a bad throw. I know a lot of people say like, oh, Kyle Williams and Drake, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about all that. I just think that was a bad throw by Drake. Drake has to put that ball in front of him. He gotta understand this. He don't understand this. Drake ball placement is usually for like guys that's not creating separation. Like the pass to K-Sean. That was the perfect ball placement. See, that's how he throw it to Cal. The problem is that Cal releases, and a lot of people can't guard Cal at the line of scrimmage. So once Cal, all you need to do is put it in front of Cal. Cal don't need the ball over here for real. Unless it's super tight. Just put it out here right in front of Cal. All you need to do is put it right here instead of over here. Instead of putting it on his shoulder, put it right here in front of him. Because not too many, he wasn't even running with Cal. All he had, like the first one he threw the booty, when it was like a line drive and Lassiter then picked it off, he slapped it and tried to catch it. That's how you supposed to do it to Kyle. If Kyle would have called it and ran to the end zone, we would have scored again. So that's why I say, like, I knew he wasn't in rhythm. I knew it was gonna be a long game for Drake. You know what I'm saying? Kayshawn, that was, I ain't gonna lie, top 5 playoff moment for me in my 21 going on 22 years of NFL Patriot fandom. Like, man, I ain't gonna lie, like the excitement, the roar that I yelled when I seen that catch, you know what I'm saying, watching it with my brother, like, that shit was amazing. I ain't gonna lie, like, I couldn't believe he made that shit. Like, that shit was crazy. Y'all see, I had to put him in here. Like, I had to get him in here today, man. Like, I had to get him in here today, man. My boy K, Sean, Booty, man, the Boot Dude. Shout out Flight. We really going to this. But listen, though, all bullshit aside, New England. Let's not play with our food. Okay? Let's not play with our food. Let's not take the Broncos lightly. I don't give a fuck if it was. I don't give a fuck if they had Josh Johnson out there. Let's go out here on Sunday and go across this shit. We gonna treat Jared Stidham like he Bo Nix. We gonna play his ass like he Josh Allen. We not gonna play with him. We gonna go out and put real game plan together. That's not bullshit around. You get what I'm saying? Let's not do none of that. Let's not do none of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna cover that matchup probably. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I told y'all this type of shit go, man. You know what I'm saying? But like, comment, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend. Best sports channel on earth. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to build this community up. You get what I'm saying? We're going to start going live soon so we can, you know what I'm saying, really bust it up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, check out some more content on the channel. We got more content coming. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be reviewing the rest of these games for the this past weekend. So stay tuned. The brains out.